Hi everyone, my name is Jewel and I will be leading us through a Yoga Nidra relaxation technique. Yoga Nidra means yogic sleep, and it's a place between the waking and the sleeping states that we aim for in order to fully relax the body and tune inward to start listening to ourselves and find relaxation on a very cellular level. So let's get ready for Yoga Nidra. Take a few moments and find yourself lying on the back in Shavasana or any other supine pose that's comfortable for you, that you feel like you can stay and be comfortable in for about 40 minutes to an hour or so, knowing that we can take our time with this. Let the body find a position that feels relaxed and comfortable already, so we can start to just melt into the floor. So adjust everything, like your body, your position, the clothes you're wearing, the props you might be laying on, until you're completely comfortable. During Yoga Nidra, we'll try not to move, so we can fidget and maybe just make yourself about 10% more comfortable at this time, so you're sure about being in a position that makes your body happy. And when you find that, we'll eventually close the eyes or just let the eyelids stay heavy, and we'll keep them closed for the remainder of the practice. Take a deep breath, and as you breathe in, feel that coolness of the breath vitalizing and giving you energy. And on the breath out, feel cares and worries and anxieties start to just flow out of you. In the practice of Yoga Nidra, you're going to develop a feeling of relaxation throughout the whole body. It's not necessary to make any movements or tense any muscles, but we're bringing awareness towards the body. So if you feel like you do need to move or fidget at any time, please do just try to find stillness after you're done fidgeting. So we will keep ourselves entirely awake and entirely aware. We will drop into a deep relaxation, which makes people tired at times. So if you feel like you're prone to falling asleep during this meditation, maybe every once in a while you squeeze your fist, or maybe let your nails go over the pads of your fingers to bring yourself a little movement just to keep you awake. If you feel like you're prone to overthinking during a relaxation or meditation, typically, maybe you invite a little mantra into your practice to calm the mind, like Om or So Hum, which means I am. I like using that when my brain gets a little chatty on me during Yoga Nidra. So during Yoga Nidra, we'll repeat ourselves every so often. I will not sleep. I will remain awake throughout the practice. So you can repeat that to yourself now. I will not sleep. I will remain awake throughout the practice. During Yoga Nidra, you are functioning on the levels of hearing and awareness, and the only important thing is to follow my voice. Try not to intellectualize or analyze or get caught on the instructions. Just follow the sound of my voice with total attention and feeling. And if thoughts do come to disturb you from time to time, just know that's normal and you don't have to worry. Just continue the practice. So allow yourself to be calm and steady. And when you are doing the practice yourself, just allow yourself some time. The practice of Yoga Nidra is the practice of yogic sleep that will guide you to a state of consciousness between wakefulness and sleeping. Try to remain awake by listening to the sound of my voice. You'll be asked to move your awareness to varied body parts. We'll find some breathing techniques. We'll be brought to certain emotions, sensations, and images. Try not to concentrate too intensely. as it might prevent you from relaxing. During Yoga Nidra, please use and absorb what you need in the moment and just leave the rest behind. If an exercise is not resonating with you, it's okay. If the mind becomes overactive with thoughts and worries, just come back to the sound of my voice and maybe even the sound of your breath. There is no incorrect way to practice Yoga Nidra. The inner core self is always listening. Don't become consumed with it, the fact that you might be doing it right or wrong, or if it will or won't work. By carving out this time to listen to yourself, observe the sensations of your body, and connect to your inner self, you are already doing it correctly, and Yoga Nidra will work. Now bring about a feeling of inner relaxation to the whole body. Concentrate on the body and become aware of the importance of complete stillness at this moment. Develop your awareness of the body from the top of the head to the tips of the toes. Maybe bring intention to the parts of your body that are connected to the floor, to your mat, to props or blankets, maybe your clothing, your hair. Become aware of the fact that you and your body are going to practice Yoga Nidra and mentally say to yourself, I am aware. I am going to practice Yoga Nidra. I will not sleep. A couple more times. I am aware. I'm going to practice Yoga Nidra. I will not sleep. Repeat this to yourself again. And the practice of Yoga Nidra will begin now. At this moment, we'll make our resolve or sankalpa. This resolve is a deep intention, your heart's desire. Discover it naturally and let it be simple. It's a short, positive statement in your native language. The resolve you make during Yoga Nidra is bound to come true in your life. What do you desire? For example, I am patient with my healing. Or something like, I will find balance. Repeat it to yourself 3 times as if it is already coming true, because it is. This is your resolve, and we'll come back to it later. We'll now begin a rotation of consciousness, rotation of awareness, by taking a trip through different parts of the body. We'll bring our awareness from part to part as I say them out loud. You can repeat the name of that body part in your mind if it helps you bring awareness. You can even tense the muscles slightly or move that part of the body if that helps you bring awareness. But whatever it is, we're just starting to bring awareness to different parts of the body. We'll start with the right side, first becoming aware of the right thumb on the right hand. Then your second finger. Bring intention to the third finger, the ring finger of the right hand, and the pinky finger. Bring intention to the whole palm of the right hand, the back of the hand, the wrist, the lower arm, the elbow, the upper arm, the shoulder, the armpit, the right waist, the right hip, the right thigh, the kneecap, the calf muscle, the ankle, the heel, the sole of the right foot, the top of the right foot, the right big toe, the second toe, the third toe, the fourth toe, and the fifth toe. Bring attention to the entire right side of the body. We'll move that awareness and that attention to the left side of the body, becoming aware of the left hand thumb, the second finger, the third finger, the fourth finger, and the pinky. Bring attention to the left palm, the back of the left hand, the whole of the right or the left wrist, the lower arm, the elbow, the upper arm, the shoulder, the armpit, the left waist, the left hip, left thigh, the kneecap, the calf muscle, the ankle, the heel, the sole of the left foot, the top of the left foot, the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and the left baby toe. We'll bring intention to the whole left side of the body, just radiating in awareness, bringing your attention to the left side. We'll transfer our attention to the back of the body now. We'll become aware of the whole of the back. Become aware of the right shoulder and become aware of the left shoulder. Bring awareness to the back of the neck. Let that awareness run down the whole spine, the sides of the bodies, maybe touching the mat, the right glute, the left glute, intention to both legs, intention to both ankles, intention to both heels, and now the whole back together, bringing awareness to the back of the body. Now we'll come to the front of the body, starting with the top of the head, the forehead, the nose, the face, the eyes, the eyebrows, the space between the eyebrows, the eyelids, the eyelashes, the cheeks, the ears, the jaw, the chin, the lower lip, the upper lip, the tongue. Maybe you take this chance to open the mouth and let the lips relax. We'll bring intention to the space between the lips. Bring intention to the neck, to the chest, the heart space, the navel, the hips, the fronts of the legs, the thighs and the shins, the fronts of the ankles, the tops of the feet, and the toes, maybe giving them a wiggle to completely and entirely relax. Bring intention to the whole body in full relaxation. Your body laying comfortably on the floor in complete and full relaxation. Say to yourself, I am practicing Yoga Nidra I am aware. I will not sleep. I am relaxed. We'll become aware of the natural breath, the natural, spontaneous breath that moves in and out of the body without any effort. The natural breath flows in through both nostrils and floats out through the nostrils or the mouth. Notice the feeling of the in-breath coming in the nostrils, the coolness of the in-breath. And then feel the sensation of warmth as you exhale, spilling it over the body, feeling the warmth on the upper lip. Let it pour over your chest. The natural breath flows through both nostrils. Inhaling, letting the breath get longer and slower. And exhaling, letting the exhales maybe even be longer than the inhales. Continue this pattern and we'll count backwards from 12. Inhale, slowly breathe in, 12. Exhale, slowly breathe out, 11. Inhale, slowly breathe in, 10. And so on your own count. If you get all the way down to 1, start over at 12. And if you make a mistake counting, start over. Notice the quality of the breath as you invite full inhales through the nostrils to let the belly, the chest, and the rib cage rise. Let the exhales bring you a sensation of relaxation, letting your body start to melt into the floor even deeper. If your mind becomes overreactive later, you can always come back to this counting the breath. Release any control over your inhales and exhales, and we'll come back to our natural, easy breath, your breathing pattern, whatever feels natural to you. If you invited any stress into the physical body, maybe the toes or the fingers or the face, give them a little nod to relax, letting yourself be easy, comfortable on the ground. We'll bring an awareness of sensations into our practice. We'll awaken the feeling of heaviness in the body, the feeling of heaviness. Become aware of heaviness in the limbs, in the face, in the digits. Even your clothes are heavy. You are feeling so heavy that you're sinking into the floor. Gravity is taking a big toll on you. Awareness of heaviness. We'll now awaken the feeling of lightness. Awaken to the feeling of lightness. A sensation of lightness and weightlessness in all parts of the body. Your body feels so light that it seems to be floating away from the floor. And your clothes are the only thing keeping you grounded. The limbs are light. The face is light. Your feet and your hands are light. Awareness of lightness. We'll come back to our balanced feeling of weight, gravity taking its normal toll on us. We'll awaken the experience of cold, the experience of bitter cold throughout the whole body, freezing you to your core. Imagine you're walking on a cold floor in winter. going outside with no shoes on, no jacket. Your feet feel very cold. Your face feels cold. You feel cold all over, awareness of coldness. We'll now awaken the sensation of heat, allowing the experience of heat to radiate throughout the body on a cellular level. The whole body is hot. You feel hot all over. The feeling of heat in the summer when you are out in the sun with no shade, maybe getting parched. Heat all over the body, awareness of heat. We'll come back to our normal personal temperature, letting the feeling of heaviness, of lightness, of coldness, and of heat wash away, and finding a balance, finding this and that. We'll start our visualization, getting comfortable wherever you are, letting yourself fidget if needed, and finding stillness, finding relaxation. Let yourself breathe easily and comfortably. Just take a couple of slow, deep breaths and let the out breath be a real letting go kind of breath. Just let go any unnecessary tensions or discomfort. Any noises are welcome as you fully release. Relax, allowing the eyes to close if they're not already, and focus inside. As I ask you to imagine a variety of things, allow yourself to observe what just happens for you. Remember, there is no right or wrong way to imagine or practice Yoga Nidra. Just notice what it's like for you. And that's your only responsibility, is noticing, observing from the objective standpoint. Imagine a triangle. Any type of triangle will do. You may imagine like you see it on a screen, like a big movie or television screen spanning the entirety of behind your eyelids. You may imagine it in your mind, maybe in front of you. Just notice which is easier, what comes naturally. Notice what type of triangle you see. Perhaps there are more than one. Notice that if the image is steady or vivid. Maybe it comes and goes or is blurry. Maybe it changes as you watch it. Remember, it doesn't really matter how you imagine it. Just stay relaxed, observe what's happening. If you'd like the image to be clearer or more vivid, imagine you have a set of controls like you do on your TV set or radio, and experiment with them until the image is the way that you want it, as clear as you want it. Or just take a couple of deep breaths and relax more deeply as you let them go, letting the image become clearer as you breathe. Notice how these techniques work for you. Maybe they do or don't. Now let that image go and let a square form in your mind's eye, or maybe on that big mental movie screen behind your eyelids. Any kind of square is fine. Just notice what it's like as you continue to observe it. What color it is, how big it is, if it looks familiar. Now let that image fade and imagine a circle. Notice how big or small it is, and just how truly round it might be. And let that circle be yellow, a bright yellow circle. Notice if it helps to think like a sun or a lemon. And now let the yellow fade and imagine like it's red, something like an apple or a red circle that might be familiar to you. Now let that go and imagine the circle is blue, like the sky or the ocean. Let the circle become three-dimensional and form a sphere. Let the sphere begin to rotate slowly but predictably. See it rotating and let it become a globe, separating land from sea, from clouds, spinning in space as if you were looking back at Earth from outer space. Imagine what it looks like. Imagine how it makes you feel. Now come back to Earth, and we'll imagine ourselves at the top of a stairway that has 10 steps leading down from where you stand. It can be any type of stairway. Once you've seen one before, one you make up, one from a movie, and take some time to observe it in detail. Notice what the stairs are made of, how steep or shallow they are, how wide or narrow. Do they go straight down? Do they spiral? Maybe there's a landing halfway down. Maybe they're covered in something. Is there a handrail? And when you're ready, begin to descend the staircase one step at a time, counting backward from 10 as you go, one number per step. Allowing yourself to descend into a deeply comforted relaxation with each step that you descend. Let this imaginary staircase help you reach an even deeper, more comfortable layer of body and mind with each step down. 10, deeper and more comfortably relaxed. 9, each step takes you deeper. 8, and continue down the staircase. No need to worry exactly how deep or comfortably you can go. You're starting to reach the bottom of the stairs. To further deepen your relaxation, we'll imagine ourselves arriving in a beautiful and peaceful place. This might be somewhere you visited before or somewhere you'd like to visit, maybe somewhere you make up. Just let the image of a place come to you. It really doesn't matter what kind of a place. Just let it be beautiful, quiet, peaceful, serene. Let this be a special inner place for you. Somewhere that you feel particularly at ease. A place where you feel secure and at one with your surroundings. Maybe you've had a place like this in your life. Somewhere you go to be quiet and reflective. Somewhere healing for you. Let yourself explore whatever quiet, imaginary place that you are in, and let it invite you in. Let yourself surrender to the safety and the comfortability that you feel, and immerse yourself into that beauty as you feel the feelings of peacefulness, secure and at ease. As you explore your inner place, find a particular spot that feels good to be in. A spot you feel calm and centered, and give yourself the gift of feeling calm and centered in this spot right now. Claim this spot as your power spot, a place in which you draw from a deep sense of peacefulness, for power and confidence, a place of healing, a place of rest, and a place where you can explore and use the power of your imagination to find deep, constructive relaxation. Take as much time as you want to relax into this place. And when you're ready, knowing you can always return to the spot, we'll find the staircase and ascend the staircase, starting with 1 and counting up to 10 as you emerge from your spot. When you reach the top of the staircase, we'll start to relax once again. And repeat to yourself, I am, and then your name, several times. Keep repeating it. Notice how it resonates with you, how you feel about it, what thoughts or emotions it might bring to you. Now drop your name and just say, I am. Keep repeating this. Notice the difference. Where is your consciousness now? Now drop the am and just repeat I. Notice where it resonates. Where is the location of I? What does it point to? Is it a witness? Now drop the I and just be. No observations, no witnessing, just let it be. Do nothing. Invite inner silence. Invite inner emptiness. Focus on your third eye chakra, the space between the eyebrows. Behind the eyelids, can you see the color of it? Can you observe how it might be changing? Can you observe the manifestations of your thoughts, of your intuition? Count from 1 to 5. And we'll bring awareness back into our body. It's time to repeat the sankalpa, your intention, your heart's desire. Repeat the same statement you made at the beginning of the practice, or maybe you create a new one, a short, positive statement in the present tense, as if it is already happening. Come back to the feeling of your breath flowing in and out of your nostrils. Maintain your awareness of breath. And at the same time, develop your awareness of the physical body. Your body is relaxed. You are comfortable lying on the floor. Bring attention to your skin and your hair and your clothes and any props that are touching you. Notice the weight of the body, the supportiveness of the floor, and take your awareness to all the points that are touching the floor, the whole backside of the body, head, neck, shoulders, spine, glutes, legs, feet. Without opening your eyes, visualize the surrounding room, the four corners of the room, the ceiling, the floor, your body lying on the floor. What other objects are around you? Lay quietly in full awareness of yourself until you're ready to move. Start slowly by moving the hands and the feet, giving yourself a stretch, but don't rush. There's no hurry. When you're sure that you are fully awake, gently open the eyes. Roll to your right side as you bring the knees into the chest. Stay here in fetal position for a few moments. Maybe making a little pillow with your arm. Maybe bringing one hand to the heart. Pausing in fetal position as a representation for new beginnings, rebirth, maybe even a new intention. When you're ready, press yourself up to an easy seat, letting the spine get long, crown of the head reaching up as the hips become heavy. Maybe the hands connect to the body, or let the palms find face up on the legs or face down on the legs. I encourage you to sit in a couple of minutes of meditation as the practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. Thank you for joining me. And please find your relaxation and come back to this space as much as you need. There's no incorrect way to practice Yoga Nidra. Thank you.